Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia, Peiraprigond, if I am pronouncing that at all correctly. My name is WW Deadman, but you already know that. We have a key that goes nowhere, obviously, a bunch of locked doors that we don't have the key to, and a rusted shut barrel with a secondary ingredient of some sort. Okay, obviously we do not have anything we need down here. Yeah. By the way, I still do not appreciate the whole darkness of this game. Of this particular custom story. Okay. Let's keep going around and see if we can find another door of sorts that's probably in need of a key. Locked. That key? Yes! Okay, level door. Okay, water. Wind coming in. I can't see shit, Captain. Light that up. Hello, darkness, my old friend. That's not labeled, but I can go through it. Okay. Hello? Don't announce yourself. Fuck. And back down. And another loading screen. What the fuck? I keep going from loading screen to loading screen and not finding anything. This doesn't look good. This looks fucking dark as fuck. Also, I look... Yeah... Underground library of sorts. What the hell? Also, I'm not a fan of the crackling sounds. Another level door. That's locked. What does it say? Library. That's a fucking maze. I already thought there was like goo on the... Is that water? No, good. With that blue filter over the... Okay. Salim al-Basir. Whatever. Whatever. Fadlan. Okay, there's your name again. I'm trying to... Day 4. I guess that's the like that is the time of the time. Oh God, who works with that? Like either Muslim or anything like that. I don't know which after which calendar that goes. Anyway, fate is a strange thing. Who could have predicted that I, Salim al-Basir ibn Fadlan of Akka, if I totally botched the pronunciation of that, I am terribly sorry, but I do not speak Arabian, or whatever the fucking language is called. Would end up dying here. Trapped in the dungeons of a mysterious castle in the South France. The South France. Not any South France. The South France. I first met Arnott in 587, known as Anno Domini 1191 to his fellow Christian. When the city of Akka fell in the hands of the Western Crusaders. He was one of them, of course. We met during the sack of the city. I was already on the autumn of my life back then, and he was such a youngster. Not over 17 years of age. But he already stood up to be a most peculiar man. I was a well-known scholar in Akka. In those times, I studied various disciplines such as history, mechanics, and medicine. But furthermost, I was a renowned? I have a problem with that word. I do not like it. Because I do not know how to pronounce it or how to spell it. I guess now I know how to spell it. Alchemist. Yeah, sure. You're an awesome alchemist. Yeah. Alchemist. Alchemy. So when I heard the Crusaders had entered the city, I went to the great library to save the most valuable books and scrolls I knew. But I didn't fear for my life. What kind of crusader looting a town would instinctively rush to a library? What a surprise it was to find myself face to face with a young yet fierce crusader. I will always remember his apparition. He looked at me, then at the books I had dropped on the floor. He seemed to hesitate on what to do. Huh? What's the books in brackets there? Oh, you didn't get to do the fucking, what's it called? The marks or what? Books, he said, pointing them with the tip of his sword. Terrified, I picked them up. He ordered me to follow him through the turmoil of the sack. He brought me to the Crusader encampment and asked me to perform surgery and tend the wounds of his injured companions. Later on, he came back to me. His Arabic was terrible, so we spoke in Latin. Yeah, because back then Latin was kind of the language of the higher educated people. Anyway, probably back then, yeah, that was definitely, yeah. He thanked me for my help and asked me to follow him to France. The city was a wreck. Probably France wasn't a thing back then. As a country. I don't know. I'm not that good in ancient history. I'm not that good in history at all because I hate history. I hated it in school at least. My library was ablaze. I followed this extraordinary young man gladly. He introduced me to his family, to his lands, and to the astonishing library of the castle. A hidden marvel regrouping the most magnificent books down to lost scrolls of Alexandria. I understood this small house of lords was wealthier than what met the eye. They were wealthy in the rarest of treasures, knowledge. Needless to say, I stayed. And here we are, over 20 years later, a distinguished Arabic scholar trapped in the dungeons of a French castle. The regular exit being shut, Lord Arnott is currently leading an excavation in the east end of the catacombs. He hopes to open a way connected to the vast network of caverns and find a way out. I have concocted on his behalf an explosive that would help him enlarge the excavation shaft. On a side note, one of his improvised miners, a kitchen boy, was brought to me in need of medical attention. Apparently, the young lad couldn't refrain himself from eating a mushroom he found in the excavation shaft. Besides the indigestion, he suffers from severe crisis of dementia. The fungi probably has psychotropic properties. I've managed to make him vomit what was left on his stomach. I will examine what remains of it. For now, the boy just needs to rest. Why am I thinking beautifully crafted key? The silver key from the other story, maybe? Why do I think that boy will turn into a monster? Stay open. God fucking damn it, game. Okay. No. No. Not today. I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WW Deadman. Bye.